Your Honor, during the events that occurred at 614 May Street, counsel seeks to affirm the state's right to present evidence collected from a subsequent investigation stemming from a residential structure fire at stated location. Crews arrived on scene to find a well-involved fire and were able to effect an aggressive attack and save a significant amount of the structure and contents. While awaiting the department's investigator, a life safety alarm for an additional structure fire was received with reports of trapped residents. The remaining crews were called away for a priority emergency incident. Upon arriving on scene, the occupants of 614 May Street were not present to agree or disagree to the investigator's presence. However, the building was left unsecured, implying consent. As in the case of Christian Reed Smith versus the state, a similar set of circumstances led to the physical abandonment of the fire building and later search by the responding supervisor and police. Evidence collected in the search was admissible because the implication of responding individuals responsible for investigation bore the overwhelming, compelling reason to allow the subsequent search and evidence findings in the case. I have here the findings in the case and ask to submit as a motion a copy set forth identifying the legal principles that establish this precedent. We ask that the court honor the intent of the arriving crews to investigate and the implied consent as the building was not secured and open to allow the continued effort of determining cause and origin. Defense will have every opportunity to address evidence found and place any suspicion they have as to origin or legality in court during trial. The evidence in question involves physical documentation of the fire scene as to the origin and includes sample taken to aid in determining cause. A well-documented fire scene is critical to a fire investigation regardless of cause. It is standard to every fire as a practice in the fire department. It is difficult to determine in the field if documentation being taken will result as evidence in a criminal trial or not. Fires occur often and must, as a matter of state law, be investigated to cause and origin. Predicating on this law, it is commonplace to document a fire as early as is safe for the purpose of determining cause and origin. To not allow the evidence now diminishes the efforts and devalues the risk that first responders take on in attempting to protect life and property regardless of fire origin and cause. It is for this reason that we ask to maintain the integrity of the risk to the lives of responders, all suspicious fires be dealt with accordingly, and the facets of preceding law be considered in allowing the evidence collected that evening. Thank you.